A sense of Prussian pomp accompanied General Pinochet to the ceremony to celebrate his 10 years in power here. But in view of the considerable propaganda campaign his junta had run to persuade Chileans of the benefits of his rule, the response on the streets was limited. One flat dweller incidentally using the moment to dampen some of the enthusiasm that was expressed. It was in General Pinochet's speech, however, that his response to the mounting internal and external criticism of his dictatorship was summed up. Fundamentally, there will be no change. The military will remain in power as planned, at least until 1989, he said. Only a hint that there might be, sometime, a plebiscite to constitute some kind of civilian congress to operate beneath the military. The only serious attempt to get people to come out and celebrate continued military rule here occurred on Friday. Tens of thousands of people on the streets of Santiago, apparently spontaneously joyful at the dictator's presence, and some undoubtedly are. But many of those armed with government-issued Pinochet portraits were workers from the official minimum employment schemes. Half a month's wages were paid to them for coming, and the threat that they'd lose their jobs if they didn't. And though General Pinochet was the object of the exercise, the man he has called in as Interior Minister, a founding father of Chile's Nazi party in the 30s, Sergio Harper, is increasing his popularity. He has deftly outmaneuvered most of the centrist political leaders in talks that he had claimed could lead to democracy, and thereby bought time for the regime. And though even this event ended in street violence, with riot police in evidence, the army was not sent in, and the considerable fatalities that occurred during last month's protests, when they were reduced by half. Much of the beating up of opposition demonstrators was left to Pinochet-supporting youths wielding staves, with a bit of tear gas thrown in.